A man had gone out hunting when he suddenly found a beautiful girl in the forest. Seeing his strong chest and powerful build, the girl sighed in relief. In her heart, she felt that maybe this time her life would be saved. But the man, Jack, couldn't understand why she said that. In reality, the girl, Emily, had become a target for human traffickers because of her beauty. She had barely escaped from their clutches, but the men were still searching for her to capture and sell her again. Luckily, she met a brave and kind man like Jack. To keep Emily safe, Jack decided to take her home first and hide her, then think about how to handle the traffickers. But on the way, Jack realized someone was following them. He quickly stopped the boat, hid Emily in the bushes, and handed her a stone. He told her to throw the stone into the river after a few moments. As soon as Emily threw the stone, the sound drew the enemy out. Now Jack knew their exact position. He swam ahead quietly and hid underwater to ambush them. Just then, a poisonous spider crawled onto his leg. The enemy was too close, so he couldn't react immediately. Meanwhile, the second trafficker reached the shore, but Emily was so well hidden that he didn't find her. Angry, the traffickers untied Jack's boat and let it float away. Annoyed by the spider, Jack killed it, but the sound revealed his position. The two traffickers fired at his hiding spot. They thought Jack was dead, but suddenly an arrow pierced the ground between them. A little later, the traffickers returned with a boat. Suddenly, trees fell in front and behind them, blocking their path, and spears began dropping from above. Terrified, the traffickers hid inside the boat. The enemies changed their strategy. Guessing Jack's location, they tossed explosives toward him. The blast threw Jack down and severely injured him. Still, he somehow ran deeper into the jungle, but the traffickers soon caught up. Jack knew he might not survive this time, so he fired one final arrow, killing one of the traffickers. Then he collapsed unconscious. Emily arrived just in time and saved him. Seeing that Jack was willing to risk his life for her, she was deeply moved. In anger, she went alone to fight the remaining enemies, but she was quickly captured. The traffickers used Emily as bait to lure Jack out. They fired gunshots to attract him and hid at a higher point, waiting in ambush. But Jack had understood their plan. He quietly approached them from behind and attacked. A fierce fight broke out, and for a moment, Jack began to weaken. One of the traffickers even pinned him down with a heavy log. But the next second, Jack gathered incredible strength and struck back. Within moments, he killed the trafficker. Emily was saved again. She had no idea how she would ever repay Jack for everything he had done. In the end, she decided to dedicate her entire life to him, and chose to live with him in the jungle forever.